Captain's log. Stardate 10/16/65.45. We know from the information that we recovered from the Efahar system that the Tal Shiar are planning to attack a Reman settlement in the Dara system. We have an opportunity to reach the settlement first. This may be a completely internal matter, and if so, the Prime Directive will come into play. We will not be able to interfere. But if there is an outside influence directing these matters, we must know what it is. Our encounters with the Undine and the Changelings have proven that there are entities attempting to move the powers of the Quadrant-like places in the Kalto game. It is essential to protecting the Federation to see these attempts for what they are and counter them. We are being sent to the Dara system to learn more about the Reman uprising. The Remans will have hidden their base, so we may have to use subterfuge to find it. Time. The ultimate frontier. These are the stories of the temporal agents. Their mission? To correct all anomalies, to keep space-time intact, and to boldly go where no one has gone before.
You're being recruited as a temporal agent. Since you're dead, we're giving you a new identity. Oh.
Klingons. Commander, Remans are jamming our sensors, and there is no way to determine where their base is located without assistance. We need a guide. Sensors are picking up a communication satellite nearby. We should be able to modify it to emit a signal that the Remans will think is from one of their ships. When the Remans send someone to investigate the signal, we can get a sensor lock on their ship and follow them back to their base. Sounds like a good plan. Man, I love this ship. Take us in. Micro nebula is limiting sensor. We can use it to hide from the remnant ship when we send the fake distress signal. Good. Before we do that, I would like to scan this. Yep. The modifications are complete, Commander. When we trigger the transmission, the Remnants should think it is from a vessel that is losing power and needs assistance. There's a micronebula aft of our location. That should be sufficient to conceal the Metal Ark's energy signature while we wait for our Reman guide to arrive. Sounds like a good idea. All stop. Send the signal. Signal work, Captain. Reman scout ship in range. It's moving to scan the area. Sensors lock confirmed. Detecting a large energy buildup, sir. Romulan battleship decloaking. Captain, they're firing on the Reman ship. The scout ship weapons and engines are damaged. They're cloaking, attempting to reestablish sensor lock. Damn. Captain, the Reman ship has cloaked, but its engines are damaged and sensors are detecting a tachyon leak. They can't stay hidden for long. If we distract the Romulans, then the Remnants will have a chance to decloak and go to war. Otherwise, I don't think they can last long against the Romulans. If the Reman vessel is destroyed, we'll lose our best chance of finding the base. Well, let's show the Romulans what we are capable of. Give these Remnants I'm kind of shocked I'm saying this, but we must help them to stop them. Captain, incoming hail from the lead Romulan ship, or vessel. They know we're here. Putting it on Vane's view screen now.
Ah, you're a good distance out of your Federation's territory, aren't you? Offer no aid
Famed
or
USS
assistance
Metallock.
to these Reman rebels and leave this system immediately. If you do so, I can overlook your intrusion into an internal affair. Otherwise, I will be forced to see your presence here as an invasion of Romulan territory. That would be unfortunate. For you.
Shields up. Red alert. Bring us around. All right. Commander, the Roman scout ship has decloaked. They'll try to shake us. We need to stay close until we get a lock on the ship's warp signature. Sir, we should follow it. Full impulse. Keep us in range. Scout is cloaking, sir. Romulan forces warping in. Fire torpedoes! out! Fire at torpedoes! We get locked. Roman ship has executed a short warp jump, and I have a lock on its coordinates, sir. We can engage warp as soon as you're ready. Not yet. See what kind of... Alright. Set course. Punch it. I'm not picking up any ships here, Commander, but I wouldn't be surprised if there are one or more cloaked ships in the area. Remnant cloaked ships can appear as concentrations of Tetrion particles. I will continue scanning the area. There is something interesting on the planet's surface, however. Sensors are detecting a large underground installation. It could very well be the base that the Reman resistance is using. The entire area is protected by a magnetic shield, though, so we can't transport inside. There is a series of caverns connected to the installation. We could send a team there and try to find a way to disable or circumvent the magnetic shielding. Away team, transportation room, or transporter room, sorry. Energize. Commander, this is incredible. The underground cavern we are in is natural, but the base itself, it's a ship. The Diridex class, if my tricorder readings are correct, the Remans moved a derelict vessel into the cavern. We appear to be in a maintenance area adjacent to the hull of the ship. The Remans probably mine these tunnels for raw materials. I'm picking up multiple veins of ore that could be useful if they are replicating ship parts for weapons. I'm not reading any way into the ship from here, though. We'll need to find an entrance. Alright. Keep your wits about you, team. We are in unknown territory. Seems to be occupied with indigenous fauna. We should proceed with caution. Whew. Good job. Lab station was probably used to refine ore and remnants collected while creating its maintenance tunnel. Is there anything in here that could be of use? Doesn't seem like it. pretty empty. Good going, team. Consoles in this room appear to operate the heavy machinery the remnants used to create the cavern. The entrance to the base should be just ahead. Thank you, Temet. Or Tarsi. Sorry. My apologies. Mining laser, eh? This tunnel leads directly into the main area of the base, sir, but it's completely blocked. I wonder if a weapon on its highest setting would breach it. Maybe a mining laser, perhaps? This gate is made of titanium alloy. Commander, there's no way a hand weapon will blast through it. We need something with a lot more power. That's it. Sir, did you see the mining laser? If it's operational, we might be able to modify it to do the job. I think the controls for laser are on the other side of this wall. Everybody hold on. Of course. Something must be wrong with the mining laser. Sir, we should perform a more detailed scan to determine the source of the problem. Commander, the mining laser's power system isn't strong enough. We won't be able to cut through the titanium. I think there are several different ways we can fix this. Your career training will help. Your applied tactics instructor always told you to use whatever was available to get the job done. You think you can modify the power cell of a hand weapon to boost the output of the mining laser? Starfleet weapons aren't compatible, but the remnants might have left something suitable in the cave. Alright, let's see if we can find something to use. There's gotta be something around here. Oh! Freaking spider, man. Ah, here we go. I hate spiders. Yeah, me too. Okay. Let's keep looking for more parts. There's something. You have all the power cells you need, but before you can use them to boost the output of the mining laser, you will need to fuse them together and install a single control unit that is strong enough to handle the burst of power without burning out. Okay. Let's see if I can remember how to do this. The combined power pack is now ready to use. All you need to do now is install it in the mining laser and cross your fingers. That did it, sir. Power to the mining laser is steady and it should be ready to fire. Alright. Let's try this again, shall we? Everybody stand back just in case. Hope this works. Look at that. Success! The path inside the Reman base is clear, Commander. The Remans will be alerted to our presence, so we will need to be careful, but I have a feeling that Obasik wants to see us. I have that same feeling, Parson. We'll deal with that when we get there, though. Resistance. You have been expecting us. Perhaps we should have knocked. Perhaps. Guy walks so fast. Tell me about your life here.
The nights are cold, and there's not enough food. It is a place like any other. For now, we're safe from the Tal Shiar. I fear that will soon change.
Why are you fighting the Romulans?
My wife was working on a mining ship. This was not a military vessel. It had no weapons and limited shields. It was not in restricted space, and it threatened no one. The Tal Shiar captured it, and questioned everyone on the crew for weeks. My wife died screaming in a Tal Shiar interrogation chamber. I fight for her.
What do you want when this conflict ends?
What do I want? I cannot answer that question. All I wanted, all I will ever want, died with my wife.
Sorry to hear that. Hope you find peace. Okay.
The nights are cold.
All right. Where is Obasik? Space remarkable. Romans must have disassembled the old ship and beamed the pieces in one at a time to construct it. While they're persistent, I'll give them that. Oh, but sick.
This place won't be safe forever. We have to be ready to leave at a moment's notice. Prepare the... Ah, it's you. Welcome to the heart of the Resistance, little spy. There is so much for us to discuss, and so little time. The Tal Shiar have discovered this, our last refuge. They will be here soon, and my people and I will have to fight for our lives. Yet one question remains. Will you be our friend, or our enemy? My hope is that you are here to talk, but I am prepared for the alternative. The Tal Shiar could arrive at any time. Speak quickly.
Why are you doing this? Why fight the Tal Shiar?
Why? You ask why? This place is one of the last sanctuaries left to my people, and even it is lost to us now. The Romulans have driven us from our homes, destroyed our ships, and captured or killed our loved ones. They seek to exterminate us, and we will not go quietly. Understand, I do not want this war. I want freedom for my people. It is the Romulans and the Dark Masters they serve who have caused this. Now they must suffer the consequences. Is there anything else you wish to ask?
Did Sela order these attacks?
This campaign of terror is the Tal Shiar's doing, not the Empress's. Still, Sela does nothing to stop it. There is little love between the Empress and the Tal Shiar. Did you know that many years ago, she was exiled from Romulus for attempting to assassinate the head of their order? The Tal Shiar have their own masters, and Sela despises what she cannot control. Is there anything else you wish to ask?
Why do you think the Tal Shiar are doing this?
Hakiv and the Tal Shiar no longer serve the Empire. The demons of air and darkness are their masters now. They whisper in the night for chaos and despair, and Hakiv gives them blood as tribute. Our blood. Is there anything else you wish to ask?
Tell me more about these demons.
I have never seen one of these demons, and I will not speak their name, but I know they exist. Eons ago, they ruled this part of the galaxy. After thousands of years of tyranny and death, the races they ruled rose up against them, driving them from their home world into unexplored space. We thought they had been destroyed. We were wrong. The demons of air and darkness survive, and they hunger for revenge. Is there anything else you wish to ask?
You still have the Thalorian weapons.
A small supply. They are terrible things. Weapons of war so horrible, they should have never been invented at all. But they were. And my enemies are great. If I must resort to barbarism to free my people, that is not too high of a price to pay. Is there anything else you wish to ask?
Have you tried to find a peaceful solution?
There will be no peace. Not while Hakiv lives. This is not a problem that can be solved by diplomacy. Hakiv kills my people, I kill his. That is how it will be, until one of us is dead. Is there anything else you wish to ask?
What do you want from me?
We need your help. Talk to Starfleet Command. Tell them what you have seen. Tell them if my people are to survive, we need assistance. Starships, soldiers, medicine, protection for the refugees. I'm asking for the Federation's aid. You claim to be an organization dedicated to freedom for all peoples. Tell me, will you help my people now? Is there anything else you wish to ask?
I may not agree with your tactics, but I will not stop you.
I am glad you see things my way. Get instructions from your commanders if you must, but the battle rages, and we must join it. With your help, my people will be free. I'm pleased you see that my cause is just. We can do great...
Sir, Romulan transporter signals detected. The Tal Shiar have entered the base.
Start the evacuation. We must get the civilians out. Commander Rashna, transport the reinforcements here. Tell them to assist our new ally. I will return to my ship and attempt to hold off their forces. Help my soldiers defend this base. Fight well, my friend. My people are counting on you.
Commander, we've lost our transporter lock on you and the away team. The Tal Shiar must have activated a transport inhibitor. You'll need to find that inhibitor and shut it down. Thank you, Alvar. Alright. Let's get to work. Whoa. Come on. Let's go. Oh, guess that's the way out. Anything in here? Come on. We need to put some distance between us and this place. Ah. Perfect. I could use some assistance. Thanks for allowing that to happen. Anyway. Okay, let's get out of here. Romulans should be able to handle it from here, Commander. We should return to the ship and report to Admiral Tanay. Obasek trusts us. I don't know if he's right about the outside influence on Hakiv's actions, but I'm sure that he believes these demons are real. If there is someone directing Hakiv to attack the Romulans, this isn't a purely internal matter now. And the requirements of the Prime Directive aren't as clear. Even if he's wrong, Obasek is asking for the Federation's help. Without it, the Romulans may be exterminated. We are supposed to simply ignore genocide? Nolan, the Metal Arc, energize.